ahead to the 1 minute mark for today's message. Let's get started. All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So let's focus on today's theme, today's topic. And of course, I'm talking about picking up the pieces. So maybe if you're somebody who's been dealing with a health situation recently, or maybe there was a failed launch that you did as a healer or a coach, and you feel like your world has shattered, and somehow you're wondering how will you be able to go further, and how will you be able to to change things. Will things ever change, right? So if this is a space that you're in, then tune in, because today's message is specifically for you. I was actually thinking about this as well, because there was a beautiful rhythm going for many months, and then of course last week, I out of the blue, I fell sick, and of course it took me the week to kind of bounce in and out of recovery, and now I know I'm obviously much better. Things are slowly starting to get back to a rhythm, and one thing that I definitely came to understand is that it's so easy to lose track when your routine doesn't work the way it was, right? Whether it was your daily habits, whether it was showing up for your community, whatever was your sequence, whatever was a system that you had put in place, it can be quite frustrating. It can be quite demoralizing at times, where it seemed like you had everything in control, and then suddenly, poof, it's just gone. But one thing I can definitely tell you is that there is power in picking pieces up again and getting started. And as they say, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So you're here. Maybe that launch didn't go as planned. Maybe you didn't, you know, uh, you didn't expect to feel the full might of falling ill. Whatever it be that you're thinking of, what's important is that you have now decided, and that's why you're listening to this video. You've decided to pick up the pieces again and to get started. So, just a couple of things to keep in mind and to help you on the journey as you're building this up, right? That remember, mm, if you're sort of struggling with how do I pick up the pieces, just the fact that you're thinking about it itself is the first step. And something that I have found that really works is make sure that you have people around you who you trust, who you connect with, and if you have something bigger in your life to look forward to, and like for me, it's the community. So part of my restoration is that I get to come back into the community and share with them and help them. And whether it's a cause that you have, whether it's something that you believe in, these will definitely help you pick up the pieces all over again. And lastly, of course, when you talk about tiny habits, and we've been talking a lot about it on our channel, um, one is to be able to restart your tiny habit, restart your habit, make it really small, and just get it going. And before long, you will be again in the swing of things. So, uh, in order, of course, to do this, it's one thing when you're able to try and do this or manage it on your own. It's another thing when you have a community that's here to support you. So that's one of the reasons why in our community we focus a lot on building habits, and more than anything, it's the power of the community that you get to really connect to and benefit from. So if you are somebody, especially as a healer, especially as a coach, if you're somebody who maybe at this point in your life you don't have um, you don't have a community that you can rely on, then definitely come and experience what happens in our community, and this will give you an idea, an opportunity to see, are you aligned with our community, and is our community aligned with you? And we do meet every Monday and Friday between 6 and 7 p.m. So come and experience this, and once you do, you'll know that this is a community for you, or maybe it's not, and so this becomes a stepping stone for you. So as always, this is just another reminder to you that we're here for you, we're here to support you. And of course, there are multiple tracks after you have attended our sessions that happen on Mondays and Fridays between 6 and 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And those who pay attention. So this is, of course, a paid program, and you get to, really focus on what's important to you as you build yourself up again. And a lot of the focus is on your identity. A lot of the focus is on truly being able to rise up and build that your inner strength. And from here on out, obviously, you get to do a lot more of your inner work with us. And once you've had this experience, if you feel that this program is really of value to you, has really transformed your life, and of course, I'm talking about the iHypnosis Life Foundation. This is our program that happens on the weekend, on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. It is a 3-hour process, and by the end of it, if you feel that this has made a difference to you, you can of course continue with us, and the program morphs into the iHypnosis Life Advanced Program. And along with this, of course, if you feel you want to take these skills and share it with the world, share it with your clients, and of course, in relationships that really matter to you, then you can take advantage of the Hypnosis Life Mastery. And this is a 90-day process. It happens in parallel, and you get to learn the skills. This is again skills that I have learned and practiced over more than 20 years. And not only have I learned it, but I've taught it to literally thousands of people over the years. And you get to now experience it, and you get to share it with the world. So, as always, if there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.